Alright, here goes nothing.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma,
O genki desu ka?
jeez. You.
Alright, this is bullshit.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been...
Mr. Claus, good evening.
That's stupid. Oh, Cyber Skulls. What's he doing? I'm gonna go holler at him real quick. I'll be right back, y'all. Cyber? Hey, what's up, man?
Welcome to Hokkaido 47.
Oh, how you been?
Mr. Reaper. As
Yeah?
part of the service here at Gamma,
I done got back into Hitman. Right now I'm trying to do the hardest and last level on Silent Assassin suit only. On professional in a Santa suit. And I was streaming that shit too because I was like, I did it in some of the earlier levels, and I just like, fuck, I didn't record it or nothing. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stream it. And so I just keep, like, I have a method that I'm trying to do, and I only died like 2 or 3 times right now, or not died but quit. I hadn't got dead yet, but I fucked up because there's a couple of glitches when you do some of the. Well, no, it's just when you do certain takedowns. Like, you could be, if you're sitting around a corner from this guy and he comes walking up, if you hit it at just the wrong time, and it fucking glitches up and you punch him and you don't get, like, basically, instead of him just being knocked out, he saw you before you knocked him out. So now you're kind of fucked. So, yeah, it's kind of stupid, but 'tis what it is. Right now, there's this dude named Mr. Freeze that does a bunch of this shit on Hitman, so I'm trying his method to see if it works. If not, I'll alter it. On this level though, there's a dude, you gotta kill this one dude, and he's like in this crazy hospital getting a heart transplant. And so, one of the ways you can kill him, which I'm using right now because it's kind of, good to use when you're doing Silent Assassin, is you go way to the basement of the basement of the hospital, and you destroy the heart. Dead Nation. That sounds familiar, but I don't think I've played it.
What?
Oh, okay.
Is that a weapon? Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that now. I heard that something like that, but I don't know what. I don't know the details. I just know that, Like, somebody was like, oh, I'm fucking getting on the PS4 again. Fuck that. It might have been you. But I don't know the details. Like, I'm not even buying the game until year 2. I don't give a fuck. Oh, yeah? Hmm.
Hey, so you're the curator of research, right? Let me guess. You want to know about the medical department. So it is true. The guys have a mood-altering neurochip implanted into it. So how does it work? Does it? Sorry, I just left away from my research paper. I'm following the trial. Whoa. Look over there. Absolutely.
Hmm. Damn. Wow. Huh.
Sorry, I just left away from my research paper. I'm following the trial closely, and with a little luck, it'll be basically my doctorate. All I can say is, I've got a very interesting. Oh! Hey, you heard that? Check it out. Okie dokie.
Really?
Mr. Jason
Huh.
Portman, please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital
Yeah.
entrance.
No! God damn it! Oh, restart. Man. I don't know, this is what happened. So, I'm doing, there's one part, there's 4 guards in this room, and I have to get rid of them all without killing them and without running in there, so there's this rinse and repeat method of dropping a gun on the ground and then getting somebody's attention and hiding. And then the guard grabs the gun and he goes down the stairwell that you're in to go put it up, and you just like knock him out real quick. Well, you have to do it quick. You have to go, because otherwise you can get on the stairs and it'll fuck you. That's what happened the first time. I got 2 of them. I was on the 3rd one, and then when I had this pair of scissors to use to get their attention, I was still holding the scissors, so when I went to grab him, I stabbed him. I was like, no! Because I can't kill that guy. I gotta, you know, this, I can only kill the people I gotta kill. So yeah. I was like, no! Don't murder him!
Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived.
Which if I had some blunt weapon, if I had a blunt weapon, that would make this easier. Because, or something blunt to throw. Because then I wouldn't do that mistake. And plus, I could use it I could throw it at their head any point in time. And it would still knock them out and shit. Right. Yeah. He's like Riddick and Chuck Norris put together. It's like, there's like 4,621 things he can kill you with in a room, including the room itself. Yeah. What's in here? Is that a hammer? Fuck yeah, I'll take a hammer. Oh. Literally 4 steps over there to get the hammer, and I got seen by a camera. Bullshit. I'm gonna kill that camera. Because I want that hammer. I get the hammer, then I can just throw it at the fool's heads, and I ain't even gotta knock them out and almost get seen and shit. I just wait for him to walk by and tack them in the head with it.
Welcome to Hokkaido.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma,
Good evening.
Yeah. Man, I started playing, I was playing Neverwinter Hardcore for a while, but now I'm out of that shit too because I'm like, it's kind of bullshit. There's way too many stupid, like, things that you have to, it's gonna be an ongoing grind for the rest of my life, and every, like, 2 months I have to basically either spend some money or, like, spend, double time on the game in order to get, like, a lot of the good stuff. And so it's just like, I see y'all's little business plan, and as much as I respect it, I can't do it anymore. It's taking up too much of my time and too much of my money. Like, oh yeah, well that's like it's one of those things like, also, at some point you're gonna lose interest in that. And I mean, I ain't mad. I spent probably about $50 on that game, which is how much you'd spend on a video game anyway. So whatever. I'm not mad, but I ain't gonna keep going. But that's kind of my thing about Destiny 2, because they're gonna get us again with all the DLC and shit. So like now, as of right now, I'm about to start buying last year's games. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, I don't. I won't lie. I haven't directly played the game, but I've watched a lot of play, and I see how the game is, and it never interests me because it just seems like it's like a really hyped up shooter version of Smite. And I played Smite, and I've played games like Smite for years now. They used to have games like that on the computer that was free, and it's just and they're all the same. You know, it's just like Neverwinter was like WoW 2 on crack with fucking more money. You know. And so, yeah, when I start seeing, like, I'm going to start playing the games that I like. Like, I'm going to start getting more into games like this, and, like, I might get back into GTA 5 because I got to give them the fucking benefit of the doubt to say, yeah, they might have had a bunch of glitches when the online first came out, and there's a lot of bullshit, but you know what? They haven't made me pay them anything since I bought that game. You know, like, you can buy some stuff, you know, from them or whatever. There's microtransactions, but they haven't made me buy any of their content that they've come out with. Yeah. Yep. And like I'm done with that business model because I don't have that kind of income. You know, if I was fucking in, you know, Justin Bieber money or some shit, maybe so, but I'm not.
Whose weapon is that?
Really? Huh. That I might buy into because I used to play the shit out of some old school zombies.
Hey, so you're the curator of research aid, right? Let me guess. You want to know about medical drugs. So it is true that the guys have a mood-altering neurochip implanted in his brain. So how does it work? Does it? Sorry, it just have to wait for my research paper. I'm following the trial closely, and with a little luck, it'll be the basis of my doctorate. All I can say is,
Oh, wow.
Mr. Jason Portman, please come to the hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment.
Stay where
Please
you are.
proceed
We're
to
here
the
to help.
hospital entrance.
A weapon? What nugget just drops a weapon?
Hmm. W- w-
sorry, it just have to wait for my research paper. I'm following the trial closely, and with a little luck, it'll be the basis for my doctorate. All I can say is, fine, I'll just have that. See you again when we're drunk.
Hello? Yeah, I wouldn't carry that around in my
Yeah. Hmm.
Welcome to Hokkaido 47. The Gamma Private Hospital.
Lawbreakers. Okay.
As part of the service here at Gamma,
I want a sawed-off shotgun for Christmas.
お元気です。
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. You know what they need to do? They need to remake Monster Rancher. Do you remember Monster Rancher? Nobody. It's. I think. I don't know how old you are, but I think it's because I'm older, and a lot of younger people in video games they don't play. They weren't playing back then, or they probably weren't old enough to be playing with. Yeah. Hmm.
Hey, so you're the curator of research aid, right? Let me guess.
Rico's Roughnecks. Right. Oh yeah. Also Burnout. Remember the not the newest one, the original two Burnouts. I think there was two of them. Yeah. Yep. I enjoyed the wreck shit. Doing the yeah. I don't. I think I played. I think what it was is I played three. I don't think I ever played Burnout one. Yeah.
Is that a weapon?
Takedown.
Jesus Christ.
Burnout Takedown was the first one I played. I remember that one. Yeah. Oh, really? Well, I'm pissed off about Star Wars Battlefront 2 because they're bastards, man. They should have done all that shit in the first one. That's why. Because I fucking bought the first one and I bought all their content and it was all shit. They didn't give us nothing more than the original release. And now they're like, oh, we're going to bring in a bunch of new heroes and we're going to bring in we're going to bring in all 3 eras. And I'm like, fuck you, that's what you should have done last time, bitch. And now I'm gonna buy it because I want to be Darth Maul. Mhm. Mhm. Well, before that, in the Old Republic, you have what is his name, Revan? Because Revan was you were like when you played. That was the coolest thing about that game. I don't mean to like give you a big spoiler if you ever try to play through it, but I remember the first one when you played through it. You were this guy and you woke up and you didn't remember anything. And you didn't know who you were, and these people were walking you through all this shit, and then at the end, you end up being the fucking guy who's like the Darth Vader of the story. He's like, his name's Darth Revan, and yeah, and so you play through, and it's kind of like, it kind of had that Fable thing about it, like you could play through and do certain things, and your light would go up, or maybe you go down to the dark side, and it would, it would change things of the ending and stuff. So it was pretty cool. The only thing I didn't like about that game was it was still based in a real-time strategy fighting game type thing, which I pretty much just fought through because I enjoyed the game a lot and the story, but it would be a lot cooler if it was a free motion action game. No, The Force Unleashed was action. That game was awesome. I'm talking about the Old Republic. It was on like yeah, that was on PC like forever ago. Oh shit, my controller died. Oh yeah, they did put it on Xbox because I remember I bought an Xbox to play the Riddick game. I ended up buying that game too. Yeah, that Riddick game was pretty dope for its time. It's not so dope now because I tried to play it at one point in time and I was like, this is kind of old now. Yeah. Mhm. Well, I personally would be cool with a lot of Star Wars type games, but I think that what's missing in Star Wars games is actually space war games and fighter games, like games where you can just have like lightsaber battles, between all the different fucking, different Jedis and Siths and shit. And you could even like do stuff like have have you create your own characters and fucking they do all that shit with WWF and any of them other fighting games. So I don't see why you couldn't do it with Star Wars. Yeah, Disney has all the rights, but the thing is that I don't see why they wouldn't buy into something like that if you had it. I mean, these days, if you try to do a decent model and not do like everybody else is, where you sell them a beta fucking game, which what they already did with fucking EA. So I mean, that's who's gonna have the Star Wars games now is EA. So. Oh yeah, yeah. Huh. Huh. You gotta know it's weird for somebody who like maybe grew up in Japan, because their translations are so like crazy, like back and forth, like going from their language to our language. There's usually a big difference, and then the same going the other way. I tried to watch the new Ghost in the Shell, and it was I won't lie, I was intrigued with the whole like pretty much naked Scarlett Johansson, but I couldn't get past the fact that I'm watching a bootleg, I'll admit. And so they're giving me subtitles for all the English, but anytime they speak Japanese, there's no subtitles. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not getting but half this movie now. Especially, there's several times where he's talking to Major, Scarlett's character, and she's speaking English, and he's speaking Japanese, and so it's just getting her side of the conversation. And I'm like, oh my fucking god! I don't mean to be a dick, but I kind of feel like I'm at the Mexican place down the road where I can never order anything. I have to talk to like the one white waitress. But anyway, that being said, all racism aside. Alright, so I got 3 of them. I got 3 of these bitches. If I get one more, we're gonna be pimping. We're gonna be pimping and moving on. Well, somebody's actually watching me too. I didn't even realize it. They're probably like, they're probably just listening to us bullshit and like, this is hilarious. These motherfuckers talking about games. They were talking about games, and they were talking about cartoons, and they were talking about all kinds of weird shit. Then he was being racist. Yeah, then he was being racist. There was some kind of glitch with the gun a minute ago, though, because this fool walked right by it. It was crazy.
Okay. Huh?
Damn it, I'm not waiting long enough. This guy must think he's going crazy. It keeps he's like, about 4 times he keeps kind of seeing Santa Claus standing down the road. And then he's like, what? Huh? What? And finally he just noticed me for real, and he walked, and then he saw the gun, so. We're good. I think we're good. If I don't fuck this up, we're good. At least for this part. I might save it after this, just because this is some bullshittery right here. Like, this is the last level, and I'm doing it in a Santa suit. So yeah, suit only silent assassin. It's not gonna be easy. Actually, I think this one might be easier than Colorado. Colorado was a bitch it was just like 5 bitches in a bitch boat. I have played that one. Isn't that the one that's... no, wait. I haven't played Far Cry, the games. The only Far Cry I played was Far Cry Blood Dragon. Really? Wow. What's that? Borderlands? Well, they'd been talking about it for a while since now, so I figured they were for real. That's one I might be able to give a shot, because I enjoyed the other two for the most part. I mean, they were... I took a little issue with their animation style at first, but after I got past it, I was actually kind of into it because it was kind of cool. Yeah. Alright, so this is kind of the coolest part to save, because now I'm about to get into the actual murdering part. I've done all the setup. I gotta go kill this guy's fucking heart, and then I gotta go kill the bitch, and I should be good. See what happens.
It's me. Are the final details in place? Oh, yes, very. Not that he fully understood the rarity of the boy's magnificent heart, of course. Oh, my. This makes colors. The shapes. It's beautiful. Exactly as it needs to be. Place for everything in its proper place.
Okay, so I flipped the Neuro chip on this fool, which is funny. You have this little remote and it makes him feel all crazy, and then he goes and looks at the heart, and so it gives you a chance to go sneak in behind and knock him out and kill the heart. I got fucked. I got fucked out of the door. I'm glad I saved it just now then, because I got fucked out of getting in the door. Maybe I can get in behind him. Let me see.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for.
Now, this is gonna be funny because he's gonna walk out. I'm gonna turn him back on. Yeah. Let's see if he goes back in. Got him. I'm damned if that shit worked. You know, it doesn't quite get better than watching Santa Claus crush somebody's heart and throw it in the trash.
This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
Alright, now if I'm not mistaken, I go back this way now. And I have to be really, really good about... Oh, no, this isn't the right one, because... No. Let's see. I think I'm good, but there's a couple of cops over there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is the right way. I ruined that shit. There's gotta be a, like, I can do it the way he did it. I do have the gun. I can do it the way he did it. It will be better. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, sure I want to lose the unsaved progress because I fucked it up, genius. I fucked it all up. Now I'm gonna fix it with Time Lord powers. Also known as a save. Okay. Man, I've been watching way too much shit on YouTube. There's this shit called CinemaSins where they take all the movies and they break them down and make them look all stupid, and it's hilarious. And anyway, that being said, I've been watching the shit out of those, and what he does is he'll just show the scene in the movie where what his sin, quote unquote sin is, and it's like he'll just point it out, and then there's like a ding. And sometimes good shit, when there's good shit, he'll like take sins away. But it's always hilarious, and some of them are ridiculously like stupid sins. Like Emma Stone is not my girlfriend in the scene. Ding, you know. or scene doesn't contain a lap dance. I don't know. There's several times where he says scene doesn't contain a lap dance. Ding. Also, have you ever seen this stupid little video called "The History of the World"? I guess it goes all the way to now, and actually goes beyond now, but it's like 20 minutes long. But he just goes, he starts off and he's like, he says, "Hey, how did this happen?" You know, it's like the Earth, and he shows people in Africa, and he shows people in America, and he's like, "I can't even go over there without a boat. I'm sad. How did this happen?" And then it just like blasts out, and it's like all the way to the beginning of time, and he starts making all these jokes. The first part's hilarious because he's like, he says, I want to, you know, it gets real quiet, and it's just like a white screen for like a good 6 to 8 seconds. It's just kind of like really awkward pause, and then he just goes, "Screw this, I want to be something." he's like, "I know that I can do it because everything is here." And then like it just starts. It's so fucking great. You gotta watch it. I can't like recite it, even though I've watched it enough times that I probably should. But yeah, the history of the world, I guess. I'll send it to you on Facebook.
I saw you working through the night. Oh, my. This place. Beautiful. Holy shit!
Wow, I just fucked that up like broadly. Like, dude walks in, guards gotta walk out. So dude walks in, guards come walking out, and I'm like, "Okay, go." And the guards are still just like right there. Basically, yeah, that was premature. Guard didn't even shoot me. He just started laughing. He was like, "That was funny." "What are you doing down here, Santa? Are you drunk?" There's no way you'd be using a electronic device to make this guy go in here so you can destroy the heart so you can kill that guy. No way. And you're an international hitman? No way. And then you're gonna go kill that Asian bitch? You're gonna go kill that Asian bitch, aren't you? No, you're not. Yeah, you are. Man, that Asian girl's cute, though. I kind of wish I didn't have to kill her. Kind of wish I could just bring her home. Get it while it's warm. Alright, here we go. We're going to try this again. Maybe we're going to do it without fucking it up this time. And scene.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for.
What friggin' ever.
Don't flash that around.
Well, that didn't work at all. It was close though. Like, I made the mistake of running. Like, you can run while you're ducked down and it makes a little noise. I did that. And so one of the guards was walking away, he stopped and turned around, and then I hid around the corner real quick inside the room. And he was like, "What the hell?" And he walks over and he didn't see me. He was just standing there. And then he kind of turned, and as he was turning, I went to throw the hammer to knock him out. And when I did, the other guy turned around and was like, "What?" And I was like, "Fuck." I forgot when you throw the hammer, it's sometimes not silent. Alright.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined.
Oh, are you kidding me right now? I finally did it right, and it punch glitched me like a little bitch. See, this was one of the glitches I was talking about. If you sneak up behind somebody, they have no idea you're there, but if you're just in the wrong setup, or wrong distance, you fucking fuck it up, and it punches them, and you don't get the silent, like, not seen shit. Stupid. Stupid. Fix your fucking game. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was me. I was sending you that link for that video I was talking about.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for. Elegant solution, 47. With sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
Yeah, I love that. The sun is a deadly laser.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for. Elegant solution, 47. With sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
Oh, fuck. How's that video treating you? It's funny, man. It's pretty awesome because it's very accurate. And it's also hilarious.
Hey, what are you? Open this door! Are you insane? Let me out, right? Now let me out!
That's both targets down. Time to find an exit.
Excuse me.
But I just got informed that I have been bumped back in the queue.
Oh, and that's gotta be an error, right? Did you talk to him?
Maybe you can tell me. Is it true the boss was connected?
My favorite is when you get to the point where they're talking about the Christians again, and they go to Martin Luther. And he's all pissed off because they were offering people, if you pay them money, they can, they'll like relinquish you of your sins. And he's like, that's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's a scam. He's like, here's 95 reasons why, or some shit. It's so hilarious.
A couple of months. Yeah, it's a good situation. Miss Yamazaki is very smart, very capable. Tough.
So the client's a trial lawyer? It ain't the friggin' Yakuza. You think a bunch of common criminals have the influence to clear a waiting list at the world's most elite hospital?
Well, there are certain things we don't talk about. That right there is one of them.
Huh? Stop! Sir, what are you doing here?
Alright. Fuck. I fucked it up again. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. Alright. Let's try this stupid shit again.
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for. Elegant solution, 47. With sodas on the operating table, and no hope of getting a second right-sided heart in time, you have effectively killed him without laying a hand on him. This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. I fucking think I finally got it this time. I just fucked. Last time I had it, bruh, but I went for a different exit, and now because it's on professional, one of the guards at that exit was like, could see through your shit, and he knew, and he would basically spot you. And I was like, this is bullshit. So I tried to distract him, but it didn't fucking work. And so now I'm just gonna go to the other exit where you still have to kind of hide, but you get away a lot easier.
Hey, what are you? Open this door! Are you insane? Let me out, right? Now let me out!
That's both targets down. Time to find an exit. We're done here.
I wish. I had 2 lessons booked, but I just got informed that I have been bumped back in the queue.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Just fucking...
That was not worth the agitation.
Just ridiculous. Fucking guards came down and almost saw me right at the last second. But I finally think I got it. Let's see. Suit only. Silent assassin suit only. 5? 6? I got 6 of them. 6. I can't even read them as fast as they was coming up. I got 6 fucking achievements on that one. That was pretty dope. Finally finished it. Took me fucking an hour and a half. Not bad though. 24 minutes for the full playthrough. Well, that's that. I did it. That's all the Silent Assassins for me. So, I'm going to cut this broadcast off. Thanks to everybody for watching.